This is Rohini. I welcomes you to my YouTube channel. So, guys, I am a quantitative aptitude expert. I used to train the students for banking, staff selection, and other competitive examinations. I have 5+ years of experience in teaching, and up till now, I have mentored more than 1 lakh aspirants. So, guys, as we all know that this pandemic has caused a huge loss to whole world. Many of our aspirants are losing hope for their preparations. But guys, remember one thing, that is, in each loss there is a gain. As in every gain there is a loss, and with each ending comes a new beginning. So, guys, please don't lose your hope, and again stick to your preparation and don't stop until you get your desired dream job. Okay, guys. So, guys, today I'm here to teach you to train you in the topic of profit and loss. Okay, many of our aspirants have messaged me that they are facing some difficulties in this topic. So, guys, I'm here to come up with this topic of profit and loss. So, let us start our topic. What is profit and loss? In very layman terms, if I explain profit and loss, that profit is what, if you understand this session, then definitely you will be in a profit. But if you fail to understand, then you will be in a loss. Okay, guys, that is the part of joke. But I trust you, or I promise you that at the end of this session, you definitely you will be in a profit. This is my trust, and this is my promise, guys. So let us start with our topic, profit and loss. Okay, now before starting the actual concept of profit and loss, we have to understand the concept of cost price, selling price, and mark price. Very very important. Whole topic is based upon this price. Okay, so what do you mean by cost price? Cost price is the simply price with which we bought any article. Okay, now let's say I have purchased one bag, and I have purchased this bag in, let's say, 100 rupees. I have purchased the bag in 100 rupees. Now I'm not satisfied with that, with this bag, so I'm going to sell it, and I'm selling it in, let's say, 120 rupees. All right, so the price with which I bought this bag is 100, which is called as a cost price, and the price with which I have sold this bag is known as your selling price. Very simple, as the name suggests. Cost price is what? A price with which we bought the bag, and selling price is what? Price with which we used to sell this article is the selling price. Okay, now apart from that, there is one more price, that is the mark price. Okay, now what do you mean by mark price? We sometimes it call as a maximum retail price, MRP. We used to say maximum retail price, then we may call it as a list price or wholesale price. One and the same thing, guys. Mark price means what? The price which is written on the article. Now consider a scene, that is, let's say, I have purchased this bag again for rupees 100, but now I want to sell it in 120 rupees. But now there might be a possibility. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, now there might be a possibility that customer will bargain this, and customer will say, please give me it in 100 rupees or 110 rupees or whatever. So to overcome this situation of bargaining, what I can do, uh, I I will put a price tag on this bag which is of 150 rupees. Right, I will mark this bag with 150 rupees, and then I told customer that that price of this bag is 150 rupees, but you can get a concession of 10% here. So you got the concession of 10%. So customer, in which amount the customer will buy it, now customer will get a 10% concession on this mark price. That is 10% concession on 150 rupees, that is 15 rupees off, and then customer will buy it for 135 rupees. All right, so what is your mark price? The price which is written on this article. I write the price of 150 rupees on this bag, which is my mark price. So very simple concept. So cost price is what? The price with which we bought the article. Selling price, the price with which we sell that article. And mark price means the price which is written on the article. So whether it is written by wholesaler or what shopkeeper or anyone, so the price which is written on the article is nothing but the mark price. So this is the basic idea behind this topic. Now come to our actual topic of profit and a loss. Okay, So guys, consider a scene that I have bought an article in 100 rupees. Now I want to sell this article. Let's say I have sold this article with 120 rupees. So what will say? You will say that in this transaction you have earned 20 rupees profit. Yes, you are saying I have earned a profit of 20 rupees in this transaction. So what you can say? Profit, how you are calculating this profit is nothing but selling price minus cost price, or you are simply subtracting your cost price from the selling price. So when your selling price is greater than cost price, then you will be in a profit. And what do you mean by profit? Profit is simply selling price minus cost price. On the other hand, the scenario can be like this. If the selling price is 100 rupees, sorry, not selling price, it is a cost price. If your cost price is 100 rupees, and if you are selling this article for less than 100, let's say you are selling this article for 70 rupees. So what happens in this case? Your selling price is less than cost price. So what you can say? You will say I have lose my 30 rupees in this transaction. That means you have suffered with the loss. So what you can say? This loss of 30 rupees, how you have calculated that? You have subtracted your selling price from the cost price. In case of profit, you have subtracted your cost price minus selling price. That means your selling price is greater than cost price. So you have calculated profit, you have earned the profit, which is calculated by selling price minus cost price. But in the second case, your selling price is less than cost price, so you have incurred a loss, which is calculated by cost price minus selling price. So guys, we have calculated this profit and loss, and these are calculated in the form of rupees. So this simple things will not be asked in examination. Obviously examiner will be interested in percentage profit and percentage loss. Okay, now what is this percentage profit and percentage loss? So guys, always remember one thing, that whether it is profit or loss is always counted on cost price. So the profit in rupees when calculated on cost price and when multiplied with 100, it will give you percentage profit. On the other hand, same thing, when loss in rupees which is calculated on cost price with 100, that will give you percentage loss. So guys, this is all about the profit and loss. So in this, what happens, these four formulas will just give you idea to solve any question of this topic. So in book they have provided the formulas for selling price, cost price, different formulas they are given. But trust me guys, you no need to remember these long formulas for calculation of this. We can calculate this prices using the same concept of profit and loss. So we just have to remember these four formulas, that is profit equal to selling price minus cost price. But that profit is in rupees, which you can calculate in the form of percentage as a profit counted on cost price into 100. On the other hand, loss is cost price minus selling price, which is in rupees, and same in form of percentage is loss counted on cost price into 100. So guys, I think this is clear to you. Now moving further, how can you use this concept for calculating your selling price and cost price? So let us see. Now remember one thing, that your cost price will be always considered as 100%. And what I have told you, that profit, how can we calculate profit? Selling price minus cost price. All right. So we can derive formula for selling price as a profit plus cost price. Yes, if we shift this cost price term here, then we'll get a formula for selling price as profit plus cost price. As your cost price is always 100, cost price is always 100%, then if the question gives you there is a profit of 20%, so your selling price will be 120%. That means this 20% plus 100%, your selling price will become 120%. We'll consider selling price 120%. Now if question says you that there is a profit of 10%, so we'll say that my selling price is, you'll consider your selling price as 110%. If question says there is a profit of 12.5%, you'll simply add 12.5 with 100, and your selling price will become 112.5%. Now same thing for the loss. What is formula for loss? Loss equal to your cost price minus selling price. and I have told you that cost price will be always 100%. Now uh, if you derive a formula for selling price, so let me clear the screen first so I can tell you how. Okay. So we know that a loss equal to what? Loss equal to cost price minus selling price. So if we derive formula for selling price will be cost price minus loss, alright. And I have told you that this cost price will always be 100%, and if question says you there is a loss of 10%, so what will be your selling price? Will consider your selling price as a 90%. If question says this loss is 5%, so you'll say that my selling price is 95%. If question says this selling price is 12.5%, what will say? My selling price will be 87.5%. So this is the basic funda behind this, how to take the values for cost price and selling price. I hope you guys are clear with this concept. Now moving forward, in this we again discuss the concept of discount. Okay, we'll discuss the concept of discount. So I think all of we get the discount, many times we get discount. Now we'll consider what is a discount. Discount is simply the concession on mark price. Yes, it is the concession on mark price. It is always calculated on mark price. So what is this concession, or what is this discount? Discount is simply the difference between mark price and selling price. Let's say how this comes. Now if I have that, again take the example of the same bag. I have put a price tag of 150 rupees on this, let's say. So this will be my mark price, and if I want to sell this, I will tell customer that there is a discount of 10%, means I am giving a 15 rupees off. 10% discount on this 150 rupees means I am giving a 15 rupees off, and I am selling it 135 rupees, right? So here is we are giving 10% discount, means 15 rupees discount. And how you are going to calculate this 15 rupees discount? So this is simply the difference between your mark price and selling price, alright. So same formula I have written, that discount is what? Difference between mark price and selling price. Okay, and remember this discount is always calculated on mark price. As we always calculate profit and loss on cost price, in the same way discount will be always calculated on mark price. Okay, and in the same way we can derive the formula for percentage discount, which is again simple, that is discount in rupees when counted on mark price. This discount in rupees when counted on mark price multiplied with 100, it will give you percentage discount. Okay, and in many times in an exam what happens, you are provided with cost price, you are then you are said that you want to sell this article with some profit, but at the same time you want to give some discount on its mark price. So what should be that mark price? So in that case, in many books, what they used to do, they first calculate selling price from the cost price and profit, and then using this selling price along with discount, they used to calculate for mark price. So this is the two-step calculation in this. But to avoid all these calculations or all these steps, I just have provided you one short trick, that is mark price upon cost price is equal to 100 plus percentage profit whole divided by 100 minus percentage discount. So guys, please have a screenshot of this very important technique, and which definitely save your time. Okay, so let us move to next one. Again there is a one more concept of successive discount. Successive discount means discount on a discount. Yes, successive discount is what? Discount on discount. So many times what happens, you will get a double discount or discount on a discount. So let's say if I want to purchase one smartphone, right? And when I am purchasing it, there is one mark price on that smartphone. Let's say not a smartphone, let's consider one pen with a mark price of 100 rupees. Now shopkeeper is saying that you are given a discount of 20%, and again on this discount you will get one more extra discount of 10%. So here you are getting a two discount, that is one of 20% and one of 10%. So what is the net discount you are getting here? So many student can confuse, they will say first discount of 20%, second one is 30%, that means I am getting total of 30% discount, but which is not right. Here discount will not be of 30%. So what will be your discount? So guys, just listen, understand the concept behind this discount. Let's say price of this pen is 100 rupees. First shopkeeper is giving you 20% discount, that means you'll get this pen in 80 rupees, all right. But after that shopkeeper again giving you extra 10% off, means again you'll get 8 rupees off. Then 80 minus this 8 means you will get this pen in 72 rupees. So the price written on the pen was 100, but the shopkeeper is selling you, or you are getting this pen in 72 rupees. That means what, how much concession you are getting here? So you are getting the concession of 28 rupees, all right. You are getting a concession of 28 rupees, which is not a 30. Right answer is 28% concession you are getting here. So how can you find the net discount? Because using this concept it is again very time consuming, so we'll have a shortcut for this. Now what is the shortcut? Just let me clear the screen first. So guys, shortcut is, when you have to calculate the net discount, you simply add the two discount and then subtract multiplication divided by 100 from this addition. Okay, so as given, the first discount was 20%, then second one was 10%, minus multiplication of this 10 and 20 and a whole divided by your 100. So here you will get a discount of 30 minus 2, that means again 28%. Okay guys, very simple. So using this trick you can find this successive discount of given two discounts. Okay, so this is all the concepts behind this profit and loss. I hope these concepts are clear to you. So guys, using these concepts only you can solve any problem of profit and loss. So uh, let us let us start with actual problems of this topic. Okay guys, here I am providing with the problem which was asked in SSC CGL tier 2 examination 2017. Okay, so the problem is, an article is sold at a certain price. In problem they have given that they have sold an article with any certain price. Then if it is sold at 80% of this price, then there will be loss of 10%. So as a given, they have selling this article with a certain price. Let's say they are selling, that means they are talking about selling price. We don't know the selling price, that they have given that they are selling this article with any certain price. Consider that certain price as a 1. As the data is not given, we'll just consider this as a 1. But here they have given one condition: if it is sold at 80% of this price, that is, instead of selling the article at 1 rupees, they will sell 80%, they will sell at the price which is 80% of this one. So they are talking about something new selling price, so we'll put a new selling price, and as per their condition they are saying that they will sell this article at 80% of this selling price. So what is 80% of 1? So we want to calculate 80% of 1, which is again a part of percentage topic. But guys, listen here, we'll clear with how to calculate 80% of this one. So 80%, so what do you mean by 80%? That is 80 by 100 of 1. Of means multiplication and quantity is 1. So 80% of 1, that implies when you divide by 20, that implies the 4 by 5 value, alright. So your 80% of will becomes 4 by 5. So actually they are selling in 1 rupees. But what happens if they sell it in 80% less value? That means 80% less value is what? 4/5, right? So they are selling it in a 4/5, then they will lose 10%. Okay, here they have given they will lose 10%, they have a loss of 10%. Now how can you put this loss of 10%? Now as your cost price, I have told you one thing, that will consider a cost price as 100%. Always will consider cost price as 100%. they are saying the while selling this they will lose 10%. So again remember the same concept that we have discussed in previous slide. So they are as they are losing say 10%, so your selling price will become 90%, right? This selling price will become 90%. So this new selling price will become 90% in terms of percentage, as they have a loss of 10%. So here what we'll do, we'll always consider cost price 100%, as they have given there is a loss of 10%, so selling price will become 90%. So we'll consider this value as a 90% in terms of percentage. So we can say that the value of 4/5 is 90%, as here they are getting the loss of 10%. So now they have asked us what is the percentage profit when the article is sold at the original selling price. If we sell this article at this original price, how much profit we can earn? So first we'll find this original selling price. Original selling price, let's say original selling price we have considered as a 1. So what is the actual value of this 1? So we have an equation that is value of 4/5 is 90%. Then what will be value for 1? So simply by crossing by cross multiplication we can find this value of 1. So if we cross multiply that, then what will get for question mark, the value of question mark will become 5/4 of 90. And we divide, if we divide 90 by 4, half of 90 is 45, and again if we make a half of that, that will become 22.5. Alright, and if we multiply 22.5 with 5, it will become 5 5 25, carry 2, 5 to 10 plus 2, 5 to 10 plus 1, that is 11, that is 112.5. Okay, so here we get this selling price, original selling price as 112.5, and our cost price is what? Always consider cost price is 100. So you can clearly say that there is a profit of 12.5%. Very simple. This shows you there is a profit of 12.5% on this original selling price. So we have the first option as an answer, that is that the person can gain a profit of 12.5%. It's very simple guys. I hope you enjoy this question. Okay, now this is the brief explanation about you which you'll get in a PPT. Okay, next question, let's move to this question. Okay, now this in this question they have provided that Sujata marks an article 36% about the cost price. So here their marks means they are telling about mark price, and here is the cost price, means they are given you the relation between mark price and cost price. Alright, so here they have said that the Sujata marks the article 36% above the cost price. So here we'll consider a cost price as 100%, right? And they are saying the mark price is 36% above the cost price. If it is 100, then 36% above the cost price will becomes 136, right? Mark price will become 136. So, and again they are saying they allows a 40% discount on mark price, then loss percentage is, if they are providing a 40% discount on this mark price, then how much loss you will get? So guys, if you solve this with basics, it will be a little bit confusing and too long solution, which is again a time consuming, and you should not use that in examination. So what we can do, I just have told you one simple trick for mark price and cost price, that is mark price upon cost price is equal to what? Is equal to 100 plus percentage profit divided by 100 minus percentage discount. Okay, so we can, using this formula, putting all the values, you can get the desired result. But in this question they have told you that there is a loss of, loss of what percent? They have asked you to find the loss percentage. So when they are speaking about loss, so here you have to put the loss. When there is a profit, put profit, but when there is a loss, you should put the value of loss. So how can we use the loss here? As there is a profit, profit is always positive, but when they are saying about the loss, we'll take this loss as a just a minute, we'll take this loss as a negative. Okay, so we have to put the minus of loss here, minus of percentage loss. If it is a case of profit, then plus percentage profit, but when there is a case of loss, you should put negative of loss percent. All right, so here again you are provided with the situation, that is mark price is 36% more than the cost price. Means what? Just a minute. Okay, means what? If your cost price is 100, your mark price will be 36 more than this 100, that means 136. Now you are interested to find out the loss percent, so we'll put this value as it is, and here 100 minus percentage discount, and again they are provided with the discount of 40%. So again we'll simply do the calculation for this. 136 divided by 100, I will put it as it is, 136 divided by 100 multiply by, sorry, not multiply by, is equals to, yes, is equals to 100 minus percentage loss divide by what they have given, divide by 100 minus 40, that means it is 60. And when we solve this is 25 ka 100 and 23 ka 60, you simply divide by 5 and multiply by 3. When you divide by 5, it will be 5 2 ka 10, then remaining 36, 5 7 ka 35, then remaining is I think 1, 5 2 ka 10, and then multiply by this 3 here, so it will give 3 2 ka 6, 3 7 ka 21, 3 2 ka 6 to 8. Yes, so you got the final equation as 81.6 is equal to 100 minus percentage loss, and simply by subtracting this 81.6 from the 100, you can get the percentage loss. So how much percentage loss you earn? It is 18.4%. Very simple using this simple trick. So you can do this calculation in just 20 seconds, guys. This, if you understand the concept, in 20 seconds you can solve this question. Okay, so this is so this is a bit simple. I think, guys, we have to stop this session now. This is enough for today. I hope you, all of you, have enjoyed it. If you like this, please click a like button, and please share it with your friends. And if you have any doubts, please post your doubts in comment box, so I can reply as soon as possible. Okay, guys, thank you so much.